Hello students, class 10th. In previous class of economics, I mentioned you lot of things regarding money and financial systems. Okay, now in this chapter number 18, I am going to tell you about the economy and service sector along with infrastructure. So in this way, we people need some work for our livelihood, and it is the primary necessity of human being to see the development of any country. We count and we go through the infrastructure, and these infrastructure provide us services. So there are three sectors in infrastructure, and these structures and these infrastructures are the backbone of our economy. So in this regard, talking about the economy, we have to take the two things together. First, that is service sector, and second, that is infrastructure. So for our livelihood, we need such activities in our life. So we can divide these things in three sectors, that is primary sector, next secondary sector, primary sector and secondary sector, and third one, that is tertiary sector. Okay, so what is included in primary sector? So primary sector means in this sector we can take and discuss on the natural resources. If I ask you, my dear students, about the primary sectors, you can take the examples of raw materials provided in your nearest and in your locality. There is a mill and it is called paper mills, and in this paper mill we require some raw material, and these raw materials are provided by the nature, and through this people collect them, use them and provide to the company or mill. So what are these natural resources? So these are plants and trees directly comes to you. It's fruit, it's wood, it's timber, it's medicines and many other things. In the same way, you sell them directly to the needy and earn money. Some of the underground metals are also included in that particular industry, that is called the primary sector. Forest, animal husbandry, crops, mining, and so many other things, fishing, and making some other important things that we use in our daily life is called the primary sector. Dear students, you can guess, you can make some points, you can write some other natural resources that directly we get from the nature, and you can give these materials of nature in primary sector. Okay. Second, we talk about the secondary sector. The natural products, as earlier I mentioned you, these raw materials directly your honor, and you can take it as it is granted to you, and when you collect it, and these materials change into the other needy things. Like, I give you example from cotton. Cotton is a crop, and your state MP, second largest producer of cotton after Maharashtra, and these cottons sent to the industries of manufacturing industry, where weaving, knitting, and some other things are done in the factory. So these cotton is spin into the thread and are used to make different cloths. So primary stage that you earn growing cotton, that is the primary sector. When you send it and you collect it and send it to the factory, it is called the secondary sector. Okay. And these sectors related to the sequential increase and various types of industries thereof, it's also called industrial sector. So you can take the secondary sector in industries, and these industries, it means dependent on the natural resources. And now I am going to talk you about the third sector. When you start talking about the third sector, territory sector, and this sector is different from the primary sector and secondary sector. So trains, our transportation systems through air, water, and road, we sell them, we send them, the production of goods that we started growing in primary sector, and this sector, brokers, purchasers or salesmen directly connect to you and they purchase it. through telephones, internet, post offices, courier services are needed for the convenience of production of the trade. What do I mean? I mean to explain you that when two sectors finished, then third sector is very important. How it comes and how it reach to the suitable pace. To reach or to carry these things to the suitable place we need these courier services or these carriers. So now it is the time of modern era. In this era, internet surfacing is very important. So many things you visit and see every day in your life, and you find through the apps like that Flipkart, Amazon, everything you get there, and as per your choice you select them and you connect to the broker or the owner of that thing, and you purchase it sitting at your house very easily. So in this era of internet, we start making our life easy and comfortable, and it brings you happiest, healthier and time saving money also. So the third sector, that is territory sector, is very important, and thus the activities related to transport, storage, communication, bank and trade etc. are included in this territory sector. Means we need bank, we need transportation system, we need communication system, we need storage. You have seen, heard, so many cold storage are running because some crops cannot be kept for a long time, so it needs a favorable temperature, and through the cold storage it is very easy to store them for a long time until you get the real profit of your things or your goods. Okay, so and you can also say it that it is called the service sector. Okay, so in this way our economy related to these three sectors, and through these three sectors we earn money and our livelihood, and that help to develop our economy. So sector of economy and income or national income means, as earlier in our previous classes I told you, per capita income. So if there is a growth in your business, it means your nation, your country is also developing. Okay, so per capita income depends on the national income. National income depends on the per capita income of a man. How much you earn, you pay taxes directly or indirectly, and it goes into the treasury of the government, and that develop the economic system of our country. Okay, so we need to improve our economy in different sectors. Causes of increasing share of territory or service sector. Our country requires some infrastructure, still we are developing, and still we are growing developed countries. So in the last decade our country is providing lots of infrastructures, and these infrastructures gradually increasing the gradual increase of the financial system that help and boom to our economic system. The development that you see around you due to the increasing of per capita income. So in this way, and so many things I will tell you in my next class. Tomorrow I am going to tell you some other causes of increasing of the territory sector. I will discuss you on territory sector. So wait me and watch this video and comment me. Until and unless you go through the topic, you read it, you find it, you get it, only you see and close it. To view the video is not important. To go through the topic, to go through the video, to listen carefully and read the book, both are the complements. What did I say you? I say you to repeat this in your book. If any queries do you have regarding the chapter, you can contact me even. But still, you don't watch the video till the end. That's not good. That will not help you anyway to get or go through the topic. So please watch it and take it that you are going to see the video. Okay, thank you for the day. Have a nice day.